What's good, people? It's your boy Curbs back at again with another video. Today's video we are gonna be talking about how I look at news and my bad, I'm a little bit sick. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about how I look at news and how does this affect my trading uh days. Typically, like, I don't trade news because it just fucks up the market. If I'm trading supply and demand or breaking retest, if there's a lot of volume, I'm pretty sure news is gonna really like affect that in like a significant way. So first of all, like, these are the news that I would not trade, but we're gonna understand how we can, if it's gonna be a bullish news or bearish news. But these are the news types. So we got NFP, ADP. So that's one. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're gonna put settings. What is this? Is this settings? What the hell? We're gonna put in black. Okay. These are news. Okay. 2 is FOMC. These are the big news, guys. 3, Powell. So that's like Fed. I'm pretty sure it's Fed. Powell, Fed, Jerome. So if you guys see Jerome, don't fuck with Jerome, guys. So, cause he's gonna sexually assault you, fam. I'm telling you, man. Your account. Pause. CPI 5. We got PPI 6. Unemployment claims. Unemployment claims. These are the main news, but usually unemployment claims, I trade it after news because sometimes they don't really like affect the market as much after news, or either no consecutive. All right, we got 7. There's a bunch of news. We got core PC, right? I would also trade this after news. So after like 15 minutes, I would say 15 minutes to 20 minutes, I would wait for momentum, see if I can trade anything after that, after these news, right? After news, I would look for setup. Okay. 8. Flash PMI, I would not even trade at all, because it's when it comes to flash PMI, look, 8:30, 9:45, like, there's just a lot of, I would not even like consider this like a day for me to trade. And plus, like, it's very much consecutive. 8:30, you got 4:30 a.m., 8:30, 9:45 a.m., and then we got 10 a.m. existing home sales, which does not really affect because it's an orange folder. But yeah, these are the red news type these are the red news that I would look at, that will have a significant effect in the market, right? There's, when it comes to Forex Factory, so if you guys search up Forex Factory, that's where I look at news. I would just cancel the yellow, so I'll unclick the yellow, go to these filters, unclick the yellow. I would only look for the currencies that I would trade. So I used to trade JPB, JPY, and GBP, so I would check that, and AUD and USD. So at least like 4, or just like USD if you want, but it depends on you. But always have the red, orange, and gray, then put that apply filter on. And in this chart right here, I mean, this is not even a chart. In this what do you call it, this information, it's gonna look confusing. It's gonna look what do you call it, there's gonna be a lot of data. So how I look at the red news is from the actual and the forecast. And it's gonna say here, when actual is greater than forecast, it's good for currency, which means currency is US currency, right? Whatever is like the currency, this is the currency. So whatever is the currency, it will be good for the currency. So whatever is against that, let's say US, it will be bad, if you know what I mean. So actual is greater than forecast. If the actual is greater than forecast, this is 47 and this is 46, which is less than the actual, right? So the actual is greater than the forecast, which is good for currency, which is GBP is going up, okay? But then if you switch that to USD, USD is going down. Do you get me? So if we look at, this is GBP news, this is 4:30 a.m., right? It's London session. But if we look at flash manufacturing PMI on 9:45 a.m., if actual is greater than forecast, and look at that January 2024, the actual is greater than forecast, it's good for currency. If the actual is greater than forecast for US dollars, currency, the US dollars go up. So actual is greater than forecast, which is over here, January 2024. You can also look at the graph right here for you to use it as like, for you to use it as a indication. If you don't really have information like just based on just actual and forecast. This is why I won't even trade news, because this doesn't mean anything. Just don't even trade this shit, bro. Like flash PMI, like don't even bother doing this. You know what I mean? But it's good to know how to read news, because you're overly knowing about trading, right? Like you know how to read news so that you're disciplined enough that, okay, after the news, what was the news? How can I understand news, and what was the significance of the news? If let's say the actual is greater, if that news came out and the actual is greater than forecast for US dollar and it's good for currency, you know that US dollar is going up. It's a green day for that news, right? And sometimes like I wouldn't, these are all fundamental analysis, but I wouldn't even trust fundamental analysis alone, because I trade price action, and whatever the price action does, that's where I'm most likely biased into, right? So that's how you really trade with fundamental analysis, right? And for those guys, maybe someday I would like try to, you know, if I get more money in trading, like I'll try to like trade news just for fun, but like that will fuck up your psychology if you ain't disciplined enough at the start to not trade news, right? So bank holidays, like I wouldn't even trade that, bro. Like this, it's just low liquidity. It literally says here, low liquidity, irregular volatility. So yeah, don't be trading bank holidays, man. Like tomorrow, I'm pretty sure it's bank holiday for USD, so I won't be trading tomorrow. Like there's not much like things that's gonna be going on for tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday FOMC. I don't know about Wednesday, man. I don't like trading Wednesday. Maybe, yeah, just Tuesday and Friday probably. I mean, all I need is one to two setups in 1 week, because I'll aim for a high probability setup. And this was my analysis for yesterday. We got this support right here, and then we just pushed down. This initially made its indication to push down. Then we need to pull back. They need to push down again, right? But once again, this happened over here as well. Like we got this major low over here, created a support pretty much, you know. During CPI last week, this thing made a big push, so made the pullback and the push again over here. We got support over here and support over here, and we traded over here. So what I'm expecting, once you pull back over here in this zone, create a new high, and then we need to look at the momentum over here once it taps in the next few days, right? So once it taps in a new high right here, what I want to see is a momentum coming in over here and then pushing down all the way over here. That's why I have my trade indication over here, and our stop loss would be like right somewhere over here in the high, right? So I'm okay with that, 1 to 2, or if anything I'll drop down to like, I don't know, like 5 minutes or 15 minutes for better stop loss, sniper entry. It's not really sniper because you're just going on the volatility, right? So yeah, like that's pretty much how you read the news. It's nothing much, right? Like I got like in my Discord, I already told this to my guys, you know, if you look at this, we got NFP ADP news. I would not trade that. FOMC, Powell, CPI, PPI, unemployment claims after news, core PCE, flash PMI. Yeah, I wouldn't even trade, bro. All of that. Just to be like, if you're a beginner, like I would not trade that. Right? Also, there's only 4 things that happens in trading, bro. Should be. There's only 4 things that should happen in trading, fam. And what is that? 1 is to win big. 2 is just lose small. 3 is win small. 4 is break even. When I say lose small, is losing 1% or 0.5%. That's the only thing. Unless you're doing a challenge, like I approach my challenges like differently. I risk 2%, right? But sometimes if I wanna be conservative, I risk 1%. But you know what I mean. If you're funded or live account, you should be risking 1%, bro, and only taking the best setups you can, right? My bad. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm still making this video for you guys. But that's exactly it. I think that's the only thing I need to address in this video. There's not much information you need to know unless like we want to go over the news, right? Like let's say this one, you know, actually greater than forecast good for currency. What's a currency? USD, which is if actual, you need to read, bro. Actual is greater than forecast. It's good for currency, which means DXY is going up. Anything against it is going down. So if you're trading Nasdaq, this shit is gonna go down if the actual is going up. Okay. If you're trading XAU, this thing is gonna go down, but I'm pretty sure XAU is gonna be gold is most likely manipulated a lot of times. It's the most manipulated pair I ever seen, because like I would look at it. This is why I wouldn't even bother looking at the news. But if I just see red, I would not even trade, because like I know like what the fuck is gonna happen, you know? Like let's say like CPI goes up, this thing is gonna go down. Like I don't know what it follows, but it's doing something else. That's why I would rather learn price action, you know? Look at what the price is doing for you to get a setup, whatever strategy you do, you know, so that you can take every opportunity you can within the days that you're trading. So I mean that's the whole point of price action, right? Just try to read the charts. But having this in your back pocket, you know, like in your bag, gives you a little bit more confidence to in terms of your trading style or trading journey. So that's pretty much it. You know, that's all I need to address. Make sure you guys have a good week. Stay blessed. Peace out.